Morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Cynthia is going to start us off this morning with a wonderful way to start. So please, let's all join in.
All right, everybody, you get to sing. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles moving away. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, 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 happy new year. It's gonna be a bright, 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 happy new year. Oh yes, I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been waiting for. It's gonna be bright. It's gonna be a bright, 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 happy new year. It's gonna be a bright, so bright, nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue sky. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Bye-bye. I can see all obstacles moving away. Get out of my way. Here is the rainbow I've been waiting for. It's gonna be a bright, so bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, happy new year. It's gonna be a bright, 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 happy new year. It's gonna be a bright, bright, happy new year. Happy 2026, everybody. A bright, 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 happy new year. It's gonna be a bright, 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 happy new year. Thank you, Marcia. Okay, I gotta.
Do y'all agree? Hey, everybody agree? Yes, it's going to be a happy, bright new year. All right. Our service this morning, of course, is our burning bowl ceremony. So our beginning service is going to be a little bit different this morning. So just to kind of lead you through it, we're going to do our vision and mission statement. We're going to do a little special song in between, and then we'll have our conscious giving, and then we'll have our quick announcements, and then we have a wonderful reading from Lily, and then we will turn it over to our fabulous Reverend Bronte. So with that, I kind of get you all, because it's a little change, so we don't want to have you go, uh-oh, what is Sandy doing now? So if you all would please stand and join us, so we'll do our vision and mission statement together. CSL West Georgia is a joyful global community where everyone belongs. Through our unique spiritual teachings, we provide a safe environment to experience compassionate living. And our declaration of principles: I believe there is one creative intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe my purpose is to allow this divine mind to express in, as, and through me. I know that this divine presence is a power for good, which responds to my conscious use to create a life filled with health, love, peace, and success in all things. I use it now and I rejoice in it, and so it is. Cynthia's having a phone call from her husband's facility, so she may not be able to be in here in just a moment. All righty. So, what we have an interlude. Oh, an Acapulco interlude. You may all sit. Get comfortable. Our girls over here at the switchboard are little, our magicians. Our magicians are going to help us out this morning. Okay. Yay. Thank you, Marcia, as always.
So special that she gets to all of that is for you. Happy birthday, Miss Ronnie and Miss Ronnie. We are so glad to see your smiling face. We have missed your smiling face. Since we all know the song, we're just going to sing it together. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ronnie. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Marcia. And thank you for all the years that you have made this place happen. So it's more than a happy birthday. It's a happy that she's back. Yay. All righty. We are going to do our conscious giving at this time. So money is a spiritual activity. Spiritual giving is an opportunity to express our gratitude and open our consciousness to greater abundance. It's the practice of participating in the circulation of universal good. We have 3 ways to give. You can put cash or a check in the envelope found in your bulletin. You can donate online by accessing your personal Breeze account using the Breeze mobile on your phone. You can also with your phone by using the information found on the back of your bulletin. Information is also being placed in the chat window for our online viewers. If you donate online using either your phone or your Breeze account, put an online giving card in the collection plate to acknowledge your contribution. If you do not pick one up at the door, you can get one from the usher. Now, as one consciousness for prosperity, let us say together, freely I give with a feeling of abundance, knowing that my gift blesses others and myself as well.
Freely I give, freely I give, giving from my heart, from my soul. Freely I give, freely I give, and the gifts come back to me tenfold. Freely I give, Freely I give, I'm giving from my heart and from my soul. Freely I give, freely I give, and the gifts come back to me tenfold.
And together we say, I am grateful for the divine givingness circulating abundantly through my life, our community, and our world. I'm going to give you some quick announcements before we have Lily come up. And Lily's going to give us a beautiful reading today to lead us into our service with Reverend Bronte. Next Sunday is going to be Reverend Colette, whom everybody enjoys. So please be here for that. And remember, the end of the month is our favorite from California. It's going to be Michael will be here. He will do our service for us, and he's going to give another fabulous workshop. Marcia has put it up page so that you can go in and make sure you get registered. SAP. We did this last time. I did it yesterday. I got ready and went ahead and paid for my day here, which is unbelievably a fantastic value. I was adding up how much he would charge normally, and it's almost $600, and we're getting it for less than $50 a whole day with Mikhail. Fantastic. And I went on his page as well. And please, please remember to get registered as soon as possible so that we know how many of you will be here. So those are the quick announcements of things coming up. Thursday night, we, of course, still have is it still the same with Neville Goddard? Okay, just checking to make sure. Our Thursday night book club starts at 7:30 to 9 o'clock. Come on down. Come in here and be with us because we can't do it online. So make sure you're with us. So at this point, I would love to turn it over to Lily to come up and give us her beautiful reading, and then our fabulous service with Reverend Bronte.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is a poem I'm going to read. When I was living in New Orleans, I was a member of Unity Temple for like over 20 years. And every year we would have the Burning Bowl ceremony, and we would say this beautiful poem by Russell Kemp. And every year I said it. And this year I know that this is a special year for me. So I just wanted to give you a little background on it. Okay. It's the Wonderful, Wonderful, Fortunate You by Russell Kemp. Wonderful, wonderful, fortunate you. This is the year that your dreams come true. This is the year that your ships come in. This is the year you find Christ within. This is the year you are glad to live. This is the year you have much to give. This is the year when you know the truth. This is the year when you find new youth. This is the year that brings happiness. This is the year you will live to bless. Wonderful, wonderful, fortunate you. This is the year that your dreams come true. The poem is by Russell Kemp. I'm sorry.
And good morning. Neville Goddard. Oh, this book. Is that, I didn't even know he wrote a book called The Feeling is the Secret. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get that. Okay. Happy New Year. I want to turn to someone and wish them a Happy New Year and love and blessings and joy and wonder and amazing things. And may the universe surprise and delight you every single day of this year. We could go on and on and on and on, and I love that. And I love that poem so much, Lily. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. And I had to do some research on it too. And he was ordained, Russell Kemp was ordained Unity in 1949. I know, a long, long time ago. I was born in 48. So enough of that. But it's wonderful to have reminders like that. And it said, not your ship is coming in, your ships with an S on it. So remember, if you're going to tell someone your ship is coming in this year, you say your ships. And it's going to be amazing because we create with our thinking, correct? We create with our consciousness, correct? We create with our prayers and our time in meditation. And we create, I believe, by thinking about what we do want, focusing on that. And yeah, maybe we think sometimes about what we don't want, but to really focus on what we do want, to balance all that out. In fact, Unity loved that poem so much that they made it into a song and put it in the Unity hymnal, Wings of Song. I had an old copy of the Wings of Song at home and had to go look that up because I was a Unity minister. I'm also ordained New Thought. So today is our white stone ceremony and our burning bowl, which is converted a bit. So when you first of all, make sure you have all your supplies. You should have a pencil. You should have some very special paper that came inside the bulletin. If anyone doesn't have that, please let us know so we can get that to you. And the white stones will be up here for the second part of this ceremony. So I'm going to call it a burning bowl because that's in my notes, and I'm probably going to say that rather than a dissolving bowl. But the point is still the same, to write down things that we would like to move out of our lives, to release, to let go of. And we'll go one at a time. When we're done with that portion where you're done writing, and you can put it in this amazing bowl, which will dissolve the paper before your very eyes. So when it is your turn to come up and drop it into the dissolving water, please stand there for a minute, just like we used to do with the flame, and watch it go. And you can even lean over a little bit without worrying about something getting caught on fire, okay? So how do we work the burning bowl? What's the ceremony all about? It's about being present to this day, to this moment. It's about not letting world stuff, quote unquote, detract or distract from these sacred ceremonies. This deliberate time to focus on your life, your path, and your light. Just yesterday, and I've been celebrating the new year for quite a few days already in my own ways and my own ceremonies at home. And just yesterday, I got this vision as I was meditating of a door and with a bright light behind the door. So bright, if you can picture this in your mind, that creative mind that we have that can paint glorious, glorious things. The light was so bright that it was coming through the cracks of the door before it was even opened. And it was a beautiful light, and it was a healing light, and it was a light of abundance and well-being and positive change. And in the vision, I just sat there and enjoyed it. I didn't go rush and open the door. I just rested in the knowingness that there is bright and beautiful light coming to us at all times. And sometimes we open the door of our mind, our thoughts, our acceptance, our heart. And today, by releasing the things that aren't serving us. When we're doing the dissolving bowl, think of things such as, what might I shift in my life? What can I shift from, away from? What can I walk away from? What can I improve upon? What would I like to let go of? And maybe you let go of it last year, and maybe you let go of it every New Year's Eve, and that's okay too. But what would I like to let go of? Doubt, fear, anxiety, judgment. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. A sense of unworthiness, a sense of not doing enough in my lifetime, a sense of struggle, or I told this story before about a burning bowl a couple of years ago, and I had inertia on there because I was thinking I just get stuck. I don't move forward as much as I'd like. And I threw it into the burning bowl, fizzled up into flame and disappeared, everything except one little piece of that paper that said inertia on it. And I was like, okay, Spirit telling me something? No, I just needed to add a little more fire to that, okay? So start thinking. You have that piece of paper. It should have been inside your bulletin, or you received one when you came in, and a pencil. And you can write down things. This is private between you and yourself. And if you want to share it with somebody at your table, that's fine, but it's a private thing. And you write down, what do I want to let go of? Now, we suggest you don't put down names of people, especially when you're throwing it in the fire. I mean, you know, the water is a little easier. Don't put down little drawings of someone you don't like, whether in your personal life or in the world at large. Don't don't bring out a list that you made at home that is like a scroll, and you hold it up, and I wish I had an example of this. I've got to buy one for next year. And oh, it's a really long scroll all the way down there. It'll be a few things. You might really cover your paper. No one's judging that. But think about it. And if you forget something, if you don't write everything down, if it comes to you when you're going back home or later this week, it's okay. You can do it again. And if you're watching from home and you don't have some of this special paper, consider coming next New Year's Eve. But you can do it at home too. You can use regular paper. You can tear it up. You can throw it in the garbage when you're done. You can bury it in the backyard. Write it on toilet paper. That is a fabulous idea. Okay. And flush it away. Okay. Well, flushing. Someone asked you, what'd you do today? I did some flushing. Because truly that is very much letting go. It's a way to release things that happened in the past year, or last week, or way back when. It's not a New Year's resolution. It's a release. Releasing anything that doesn't serve us, anything that gets in the way of happiness, peace, well-being. I think of it from an internal perspective. So not so much I release all these people in my life that are just not making my life easy, can be replaced with a more internal thing. I release the need to think that the people in my life are not making it easy for me. I release the need to judge others. I release the need to label things right or wrong or good or bad. I release the need to limit myself from thinking I can do this or that. Perhaps it's releasing thoughts about relationships in the past that may have made us feel stuck, or that we just couldn't forgive somebody. So it wouldn't be, I release that person. It would be, I release my sense of unforgiveness in any kind of way. Fire is purifying. Water is purifying. It's pretty magical. And when you come up, and we'll do it like one at a time, when you come up and put it in there, like I said, you can kind of watch it dissolve, stand with it, feel the energy of that, perhaps feel that cleansing energy through your body as you are dissolving what you are letting go of. And after that, we will have the white stone ceremony. I'll tell you about that briefly, and we'll talk a little more about that. There are so many different descriptions of it, and a lot of people say it's related to a verse in the Bible. Revelations 2:17. Back in those days, in those ancient days, it is said that when someone was released from confinement, whether that was some kind of social thing or jail type of thing, that they were given a white stone on their release to write a new name for themselves, a new word to help them move forward, a word of guidance, a word that Spirit gives them, God gives them, their higher self gives them as they sit and think about it. And you can do that as you're preparing the other paper also. What would I like to receive from Spirit? It's a word or two. It's not a long phrase. And we'll talk more about that, and we'll be doing meditation during that. And these white stones up here, and you should have a black marker that you can write on it. Don't be upset if nothing comes to you for the white stone. You get to take it home. And indeed, please take your stone home. I did this for almost 20 years at Unity of Athens, and almost every New Year's, someone would come up to me and say, well, here's my stone, thinking that they had to turn it into the church, I guess. But no, it's yours. It's personal. No one needs to see it. So let's just take a moment or two and think about what you'd like to let go of. Some breathing. If you have a very long list that you wrote at home, it's fine to put on your white paper. I release everything on that long list at home. I release anything that comes to me in the next day or two that I want to release. I want to release judgment of myself. I want to release judgment of others. I want to release any thought that I'm not a magnificent, creative, wonderful, spiritual being in this body, walking in this world. That was a really long one. And when you're ready, and kind of one at a time, please, so that the person that puts their paper into the water can watch it dissolve. So feel free to start coming up. Yes, you can just put it in there. I will, if you're comfortable doing it, I can stand here and just bless you as you're doing it too. In fact, I'm going to step down by the bowl so I can give you a little blessing as we're going through this. You forgot about me. Yeah, I'm so sorry, microphone. So remember, yes, you can do this on New Year's, but you can do it on your birthday. You can do it in a time when you just can't seem to let go of something. To incorporate that. And again, you can use a regular piece of paper and tear it up, shred it, flush it, whatever. So, for the message of the white stone, if you're at home and you're watching online, and by the way, send up a little heart or a like so we know that you're watching and we can send some hearts and likes back to you. If you don't have a white stone handy, you can use a white piece of paper or a yellow piece of paper. I really like yellow. And just write on that. And again, you can tear it up when you're done. In the meditation that we will have, you may receive a word. Some folks, one word on the white stone. There's no restrictions here, but space is limited. And you can add more to it when you get home if you'd like. Sometimes I've sat through a white stone ceremony and nothing came to me. And I got in my car to drive home and a song would come on with just one lyric. Like, what a feeling song. I love that. Or a song that just spoke to me. And I could write the name of the song on the stone. Or it might be a comment someone says, or like Edwene Gaines, the author and prosperity teacher, she'd be looking at billboards and something would come up with exactly the word she was looking for. So however it comes to you, you can jot it down if you don't have something handy. In meditation, you can receive a couple of words, 3 words. It's given to you from whatever you might see as spirit or your own inner guidance or that sacred place and energy in the universe, the divinity, your highest inner wisdom, source energy. You can be open to a new realization of yourself. Maybe it's guidance or comfort or encouragement or a way forward. It can be something that is affirming the path you are on or are about to take, or suggesting a new one. It might be a quote-unquote sign for the year. Perhaps it's a way to quote-unquote to be in this year ahead, a way to walk into the year ahead, a way to think into the year ahead, a way to perhaps consolidate all the lists of things you are wanting in the year ahead. Maybe it's a way or a sign that you'll get or a word you'll get on how to approach life through the essence of or with the guiding light of that new name or new word. Some sources that do a lot of white stone ceremonies say, don't share it with anybody. It's your secret name. It's okay if you share it, but some like to hold it close. Do you remember in the dragon lore type books that the dragons would have a name that no one knew? And they were empowered by that. And if you figured out their name, you would have some power over that. Well, we're not worried about someone figuring out our power name. However, if you like to keep it close and sacred and quiet, that's okay too. Don't overthink this as you are meditating on the word or the guidance. Let it come to you. It could be a noun. What noun might it be? Might be a pronoun, might be an adjective, it might be an attribute, it might be wisdom, it might be guidance. You might hear it like a voice or see it like that door I described earlier with so much light. It was on the other side of the door. It might be a snoring dog named Sam. How peaceful is that? Is Sam worried about snoring or falling asleep in the Sunday service? No, not at all. Is Sam Ambassador of light and love? Yes. Yes. Hear it like a voice, you might see it. It might pop up in a song here or later today. Do not fret if it doesn't come to you. Or if a word comes to you and you write it on your stone and another word adds to it later, it's all okay. I don't think the divine spirit, all this energy we work with, has very strong restrictions on anything. Does it have to be one word? Again, no. You can ask for it. Ask, Spirit, the universe, give me the word, please. Make it clear. You can go deep. You can be aware. It might be guidance like a big yes to a question you're working with, or some timing you're trying to figure out. It might be a word like now. It might be a word of comfort or purpose or a tool to use, like faith. In the Unity tradition, January is the month of the power of faith. Don't be afraid if you don't feel it or hear it. You can also do this practice later. And again, the stone is yours. It's personal only if you want it to be. Often said, understood only by the word, by the person that receives it. So your depth of the understanding of the word, the message, might be different than someone else's. All it matters is it's guidance, it's direction, it's comfort, it's a word for you. And I think it's a good practice to do things like this on New Year's, because aren't we always looking for guidance through every year, right? Being open to it. It's a reminder to me as I walk into a room in my house, and I've got probably 21 white stones. Do you have to keep them for 20 years? No, but we do. Stacks of them. I go like, oh, that was cool. It's a reminder to ask for guidance every day if we need it. When we feel troubled, when we feel stuck, when we feel this or that, sit and meditate and ask whatever divinity you believe in, which may be your own, to give you guidance. You might ask your younger self to give you a word. You might ask your future self to give you a word. You might ask Sam, the dog, so peaceful and beautiful, to give you a word. So let us meditate. Do we have any quiet meditation music on tap that we could? Thank you so much. Think about your breathing. I'm not going to say a whole lot of words. Just relax the body temple. Feel your feet on the floor. A connection to the earth. Those ions and electrons coming up, blessing you. Feel that peace that passeth all understanding. Allow yourself to be anointed. Word comes up. Allow yourself to be anointed with the joy and the solid well-being of the planet. Feel free to send that joy and light and healing back to the planet. Think of your breathing. We pause in silence between words. What might my message be? What might be mine to do? What gift is the universe relaying to me right now? What might I know? What might I use in the year ahead? What might be my next step? What is Spirit telling me right now? What dreams are coming true? What is mine to do? And we'll take a minute or two of deep silence. You are so blessed. You are so blessed. Feel that energy. You are so blessed. And you are a blessing in this world. We come back to the moment when you're ready. Consider sending out some light and love to someone on your heart or on your mind from that depth of just meditating. Sending out light and love. Again, to past you if you like. Little child, you. Or the you of years ahead.
as we come back into the moment. Final step I reminded myself of, because I realized I had not done it last year. I do a lot of daily journaling, and usually in one of my notebooks, I have a list of all the things I wanted to see in the year ahead. Places to go, and maybe you do vision board or something similar like that. There's a New Thought author called Colette Barron Reed. I've followed her a little bit out of Hay House, and she's doing like some kind of scribbling and doodling vision board, different than cutting out pictures. I thought, ooh, that sounds like fun. There's so many ways to do that. But I had lists in the back of my journals of all the wonderful places I would love to travel to, all the wonderful things I would like to do, all the joys I would like to show up in my life. So consider gifting yourself with that time to sit down and say, you know, this is what I would like. Because we are people of energy. We are people, we all are. We are people with this divine energy within us. And we can co-create with spirit. I hope and believe and know that you will have the absolute best, incredible year ever, no matter what. And things may come up that seem challenging, and things may come up that you move through easily, and that's life, right? We're here on agreement to live life, to find joy, to spread joy, to allow ourselves to be ambassadors, emissaries of love and light. Whether you're walking through a grocery store and just beaming your light on people, or whether you're sitting in prayer and meditation and sending it out like you just did. Be aware, because this year is going to be your best year ever so far. And so far, and so it is. Did I forget to do anything? Birthday cake now. Closing. Yeah, are we having another song or anything? Or okay. Isn't that amazing? What a wonderful team we have here. I can go like, uh-oh, what's next? We figure it out all the time.
We are God's blessing in the world. Only good comes from us. Only good comes to us. And so it is. All right. And we will all circle around and sing the peace song, as is our usual custom. We could certainly use some peace in the world. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant. Yes, this is the moment.